everyone, today I'm back with another K-pop haul. This package comes from K-Pop Town, and full disclosure, it took a lot longer than usual to get to me. I ordered this set of albums on December the 10th. It shipped only 4 days later on December 14th. However, it did not arrive until over 3 weeks later on January the 8th, almost a month later. We have had some very unusual weather in my area lately, so more than likely that is to do with why this took so long. It probably got held up somewhere when we were having our winter storms. I already started cutting it open, partially to confirm that that was in fact what this package was. The albums came wrapped in bubble wrap that was taped shut in many areas to keep it nice and sealed. And the albums we have to take a look at today are LOONA's third member HaSeul's single album, LOONA's fourth member YeoJin's single album, and LOONA's fifth member ViVi's single album. Yes, I did buy more of the LOONA albums. I actually have the other three currently revealed members, HeJin, HyeonJin, and Chu, coming to me in a separate order. I was hoping to get the set around Christmas time because HaSeul was the first December girl, and one of the songs on her album was a Christmas carol called The Carol, but it didn't work out that way. So we're continuing a little bit of that Christmas spirit into January, I suppose. And YeoJin was last year's January girl, while ViVi is April's girl. The albums are all brand new, sealed in plastic, so I'm going to cut that off and take a look at each album in chronological order, starting with HaSeul. Here we have HaSeul's single album. Like most LOONA single albums, this contains 2 tracks. We have the title track, HaSeul's solo Let Me In, and we have the Christmas song The Carol, which is HaSeul, HeJin, and HyeonJin, the 3 LOONA members who had been revealed at that time. And all of the LOONA albums have pretty consistent packaging. We can see the spine is very similar with LOONA and HaSeul, and the back is pretty plain with the logo and credits. Now, I don't have a set bias in LOONA yet because it's very difficult to pick, but HaSeul is one of the contenders. She is for sure my bias from the 1/3 subunit. We have the disc, which is white with her name on it in green, and a picture of HaSeul with the short blonde wig. I just think she's so stunning and not like in a typical beauty standard kind of way. And she has a beautiful voice as well. And I love her solo song. Even though it's a ballad, that's like the exact kind of ballad that I love. The dramatic and sweeping ones. And I hate that YG said such really mean stuff to her on Mix 9, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad she didn't end up going on that show because it just sounds like a mess and a half. That's a really pretty picture. I've read that a lot of the LOONA photo books were shot on location, but I didn't look into it enough to know what locations those were. So I'm not sure exactly where these photos were taken. It's a very pretty setting. I have to say, I didn't think I was a big fan of the blonde wig, but actually it's not the wig itself I don't like, it's the way they styled it here with the turtleneck and the hat. I don't really care for that. With the suit, it looks so much better. Then we have the lyrics for Let Me In and The Carol. her things too, and some more credits, as well as the photo card. We've got the little booklet thing that comes with all the single albums, as well as the photo card itself. Her signature color is green, so there's a lot of green, like the writing and the pamphlet thing. I got that photo card. Very pretty. I think the other one was her in the blonde wig, so I'm glad that I got this one. The next album we have to take a look at is YeoJin's single album. YeoJin was the 4th member of the group revealed. She was the January girl for last year. And as of right now, she is the youngest member of LOONA. There's 2 members yet to be revealed, so it's possible one of them could be younger than her, but I will honestly be very surprised if that happens, because she's very, very young. But I actually really like what they did with her single. Her solo single was not anything like the other girls, you know. Like, compare YeoJin to stuff like what Kim Lip and HaSeul did, and YeoJin's was very cute, very innocent, and very age-appropriate. Not innocent in the exploitative way that some girl groups can get into, but, like, very wholesome. Wholesome is the word I'm looking for. And it worked really well, but YeoJin hasn't been in any of the subunits, so I'm very interested to see how she'll do with other styles of music, you know, more like what the other girls have done. But her single album actually has 3 songs. It has her title track, Kiss Later, and then it has My Sunday, which is actually a HeeJin and Hyunjin duet, and then My Melody, which is basically the same song with a slightly different chorus, but this version is sung by HaSeul and YeoJin. And I personally am partial to that version just because HaSeul and YeoJin are some of my favorites. YeoJin is another contender for my bias in LOONA. Once again, fairly similar spine and back cover. I really appreciate the consistency within their designs for the albums. That's honestly a big part of the reason why I ended up buying everybody's. And YeoJin is also just a very, very beautiful girl. I love the pictures with the teddy bear. It's so cute. I know they've said something about supposedly YeoJin is the slash in LOONA 1/3, but I don't know exactly what that means. That's a really pretty picture, oh my goodness. But I don't know what that means exactly, because she wasn't in the subunit, you know, she didn't perform with them and she wasn't in the music videos. And so I'm curious if they're going to continue doing stuff with the subunits after they debut. Kind of like what 17 does with the hip-hop unit and the vocal unit and the performance unit all having their own songs on the albums. If they're still going to have stuff that's like just 1/3 and just Odd Eye Circle and just whatever the new unit is. And I wonder if they do that, if YeoJin will be a part of 1/3 then. Oh my gosh, the little braids and the teddy bear and the bubbles, that is so precious. Oh, she's so cute. And there's my photo card. What did I say about keeping the Christmas spirit alive? It looks like she's got a little Rudolph nose or something. I think it might just be a bouncy ball. It's very cute. And the orange booklet. Because I think Korea has some sort of rule about you can't really do certain things if you're a certain age. Like, I know there was an issue with a group in the past not being able to go on music shows at all because the members were too young. So I'm wondering if maybe YeoJin was under that age limit when 1/3 promoted, and maybe that's why she wasn't a part of the subunit then. But But then again, if she joins 1/3, then it won't be 1/3 because 4 is 1/3 of 12. 5 is not 1/3 of 12. So many questions. Then we've got the lyrics for Kiss Later, My Sunday, HeeJin and Hyunjin, and My Melody, HaSeul and YeoJin. Oh, her thanks to pictures, her with the teddy bear again. So sweet. Finally, we have ViVi's single album. Now, ViVi was an interesting case because she wasn't initially revealed with a solo single like the other members. She was first revealed as a member of 1/3 when they came out with Love and Live. Then later in April, she put out her solo single. And also interesting is the fact that her solo single, it has 2 songs, but both of the songs are pretty much the same song, just arranged differently. Her main title track is Every Day I Love You featuring HaSeul, and the B-side is Every Day I Need You featuring JinSeul. But it's basically the same song, just arranged differently with a different member featured on the rap part. And again with the consistent spine and back. Her signature color is pink to match her hair. This is really cute, the like nautical theme for her photo shoot. I love that dress with the lace parts on the shoulders. Here's the photo card. Well, sometimes the photo card and the booklet are together, sometimes they're separate. When they're separate, it always freaks me out for a second because I think, oh no, I didn't get a photo card, but it's just, yeah, it's just later in the album. And it's interesting because for most of the members, they have a second version of the album which features the member who was revealed right before them. Like for Hyunjin, her second version was HeeJin and Hyunjin. Chu's secondary version is Chu and Eve. But for ViVi, it wasn't ViVi and YeoJin, it was ViVi and HaSeul again, which is interesting. And YeoJin had 3 versions. It was YeoJin, YeoJin and HaSeul, and YeoJin and LOONA. But even though they have different versions of the albums, the booklets are exactly the same. The only difference is the cover photo and the first page of the booklet. So like that right there. Those are the only things that are different. And then they have different photo cards and maybe different CD designs. Which I kind of understand from a cost-cutting purpose. It's easier to just produce pretty much the same booklet. But they had to have done separate photo shoots with the 2 girls together in order to get those cover photos. So it seems a bit weird to me that they wouldn't do more with those other photos. But hey, it's better for my wallet, so I'm not going to complain too much. And that's the photo card I got, her with all the balloons. Very pretty. I love the shade of pink that her hair is here. It's so gorgeous and so soft looking. Then we have the lyrics for Every Day I Love You and Every Day I Need You, which we can see are very, very similar. There are a few minor differences though. But Every Day I Love You features HaSeul and Every Day I Need You features JinSeul, who had not been revealed prior to that point. That was like a sneak peek. Then we have her thanks tos and the credits. That's it for today's K-pop haul. I hope you enjoyed. If you'd like to see more unboxings or K-pop hauls like this one, you can check out the other videos on my channel. And if you like what you see, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.